Hello, my beautiful people, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. How you doing? Uh, how you doing? Yeah, it's everywhere. It's in the air. You know that song I'm seeing on everybody's status now. It's beginning to look like Christmas everywhere you go. Do, 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 do. How you doing? How is your preparation for the Christmas? Ẹ̀yin tèmi Naija, bó ni? How you coping? Yeah, I understand things might be, quite, hard. Let me just pin the today's topic at the comment section, then we we kick off. So I'm just this kind of guy. I'm happy when we reconnect. I'm a very happy guy. Luke, to be honest with you, I'm a very happy guy. I have a blessed life. I distance myself from bad energy. I want everybody to win. I'm happy, I'm blessed. So I don't have any reason to, not to collaborate and not to want others also to shine, not to, create platform for us to laugh, to share experiences and all. So yeah, it's just me. And I think it's the realness people actually that draws people to me because last time I checked, a lot of people are faking it on this social media, coming acting as if nobody knows them in real life. You see some people now once they gather, even not even up to the likes I have on Instagram, they'll go and delete all their past. You never see any picture of them struggling. I left everything on Instagram. You get my past because you have to understand that this guy grew. I have a route, I have a pathway I followed. So once you go there and you start digging into my pictures, you say, "Oh, this guy is real." And I say it as it is. Mind you, I have everything at disposal to fake it. I don't talk am before. If I want fake am, person will go swallow poison, but I don't need it, fam. I'm not pressured. And I think this is the reason why even most people I've met, the big fish I've met in the industry, big celebrity, big icons, they just know something different about this. It's realness. It's just realness. I'm just real. And I love my life. I embraced everything about me, my shortcomings, my past, my strength, my pros, my cons. So yeah, there's no there's nothing to be ashamed of being a human being. So I think this is what I am selling in this fake world, realness. And this is what is attracting many people. I see I've gathered more followers on Instagram, and big shout out to you. My fans are cut across the globe. And yeah, you can't use this live session to judge. I don't buy anything. Once it drops, the statistics of viewership, it's like the graph is just, it's there. And the monetization of Instagram again and also all the social media are evidence of what I'm talking about. So yeah, big shout out to you. You guys are the big player. You're the one making everything possible. I just want to say thank you, big thank you. So,
Bon,
hey, Lawson beats,
eh ben, oh,
biggest
well,
producer.
maybe we'll pull up, maybe we'll pull up, maybe we'll talk. Let's talk serious matter.
Gonna be three.
Okay, mix it.
So we've got you, the music producer, Lizzler. Lizzler is a rapper. Hands
Yeah.
down, Lizzler has always been killing, doing his thing as a freestyle rapper. He has
Okay.
always been killing rappers live on rap battle. Lizzler is that guy I can put my money on.
Is that the guy you
Yeah,
told me about?
yeah. So he reps my hood. So he comes from my hood. So you know how special this is for me. And this is really like pushing it back to the world. And DJ Glory is going to join subsequently along the course of the because he has a very big show tonight. So he's just gone to the event to drop his
That's where.
equipment. So he told me that once he's back to his quiet cubicle space, then he's just gonna. So the only person I'm holding by neck now is Lizzler.
lyrics, money, and passion.
Yeah, music, lyrics, money, and passion.
That's like four.
Yeah, I think that's what is flying around the culture. I didn't want to bring some irrelevant conversation around sex and liquors and drugs because we know that those are sentimental talks. So we want a general kind of conversation around music, the content, which is the lyrics. Yeah. Of course, you don't want to be in an industry or doing something without return. You have your financial gain. And we talk about passion. So I think Lizzler is going to join us on the course of the program. I think it's around that time of the year where creatives are quite busy.
Yeah.
The events going on, trying to meet up, and also it's quite understandable. Like DJ Glory now, the guy is a very humble man, very very humble guy. I love him. So I understand if along the line he joins, he has given me his excusable excuse, So yeah, what I'm gonna do is this. Isla is gonna jump on, but we can still do something. Why? Because we don't want to keep our audience waiting and stalling. We wouldn't delve deep already, but we can just still stay on the peripheral. So this is Street and Cathedral, and Street and Cathedral. Someone would want to ask why. What is the concept behind Street and Cathedral? Depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes I want to drop some kind of OT around Cathedral. Sometimes I just want to drop some explanation. But today I think I'm in the spirit. You can see the cross. I'm in the spirit. So I would love to drop some deep things, about streets, and Cathedral. So from the jump, the name Street, Cathedral, people would think they are kind of opposites. They're not supposed to be parallel or play side by side because you feel whatever is going on in the streets, leave Cathedral out of it. But you and I know, say now on top street they build Cathedral.
You guys even balance the equation.
no, this one don't even be balanced. Now on top street lane, then build Cathedral. Cathedral said get street lane. You don't extend that OT, but so if street enter Cathedral, by virtue saying that street you go follow enter Cathedral. That is crystal clear. Say one if you do away with another, you get. But we now start asking ourselves some deeper questions around the notion where people have actually said, "Oh, these ones are the renegades or whatever. They are the outcasts, or they are the unbelievers, or they are the sinners, or they are in the world." However they put it. But let us first look at the concept of the fact that we are all human beings, right? And we are all expressing at the level of our culture, at the level of our intelligence, at the level of our humanity, at the expression of our heritage. So as such, whatever cannot be understood or nativized is not actually good for anybody. What do I mean? If you cannot, like now, when we accepted Christ in Africa, you understand that why some people were going with the hymns, some people said no, we have to nativize this. So we brought our native drums, gong to church bar. We have to nativize. There's a way we worship there's a way we express our culture. So we have to bring it to the cathedral. You don't see where they go back. And I don't think God is angry at that. You understand? Because we are all, flavors of, like I said, we are expressions, we have diverse culture. So when we brought those things and we started praising God with those things, we started finding our own self within the space of saying, oh, we are also accepted and loved by God. So you see people beating drum, they brought all these instruments down. And that is just the music analysis now is just for us to understand why some people are critical that, oh, the only thing spiritual that God can accept is Him. But Him is also the culture of some certain people. It's the kind of music of some certain people. So to a Japanese, you're actually forcing, that's our culturalization. You're actually forcing someone else's culture on them. So they won't find expression. So, like I always ask every Christian, do you know the meaning of Oyigi Yigi? They say, my question, you did never answer my question. Show le so two more Oyigi Yigi. Sikena. Oyigi Yigi. Show le so two more. Nobody. So you see some people because they make Kaiwe do drama. So I understand understand that Oyigi Igi was actually brought from our concept of worshiping idols or whatever. We knew that there was a supreme God. That's the stone. This is the meaning of it. When I said that now, people now start. I know, go and make research. See, look, I'm an addicted reader.
I know.
I prefer if catalog if you want, but I read, like I read go. So you can't out-read me. So the point is, people started to express. You can't go to a Japanese right now and say you should. Yeah, they want to serve God, but they want to serve God in the way that they believe is the best way for them to serve God. So street now, we now start understanding that street is not the dark side, it's not the hell side. Street is actually those. In fact, Jesus Christ, how many times Jesus Christ said the cathedral all in ministry? Most start like that.
This guy's not road.
How many times? Baba day street, he like streets go. And street like in fact, na street men carry body. They love jail, they love Jesus, they love Bros J go. So I love the street way too. He love them because say these people are very honest people, sincere. There are people that are finding expression, they are expressing themselves. And his own tackle with the Pharisees, the religious people. You get, and the religious people are not actually entirely bad people, but there are people that they are not open to change. Now, like this, they talk some more like this. They believe, and life cannot be like that. Life they evolve. So Jesus, they let them know, say, you guys have missed the details. You are not actually about the message. You are all about they didn't wash their hand. Yeah, at least you don't see why Jesus Christ find law of expression for streets. So street and cathedral has always been a very smooth relationship. Now only those people who no day deep want to separate them. Like I always say, religion and science are supposed to be like this, 100. But I don't know if you blame. I don't know who to blame. Some people think no. Now we are now understanding that religion and science they are not actually enemies. So such as street and cathedral. But this is me now being way ahead of my age, because street and cathedral are still something people are still, Papa, you're on the right track. You understand? Lizzler.
Yo, my bro.
Lizzler.
My bro, what's good now? My brother.
Badman Lizzler.
Yeah.
This is the baddest rapper from my hood. The baddest in the game. I'll put my money on Lizzler anytime, any day, fam.
Safe to say, bro. How you doing? I've been some time.
Yeah, 100%. So let's jump into the program way straight and let's do justice to this topic without wasting more time, okay? You guys are welcome to Street and Cathedral. I'm going to do introduction of your name first before I now introduce the program properly. I'll do the introduction based on punctuality, if you don't mind. But before I do, the third guy that's going to be joining us has given me his own excusable excuse. He has a very big show today, DJ Glory, and he's at the venue dropping his equipment and all. So he's going to join us in the course of the program. And if he doesn't join too, so if he doesn't join too, it's understandable because that guy is a very humble guy. I love him. He's very, very
he has a lot coming up and all.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's around that time of the year where all creatives are trying to push stuff and all that. So I understand 100%. So now on my immediate left is Lawson Beats. Lawson, this guy is my brother, and when I say brother, like I mean it in every sense, Yeah, he's a junior guy too, but.
Sharp.
My spirit
nice
now.
You,
I don't like to feel like say I hold. I don't like because there's a danger. See, there's a danger behind it. Yeah, everybody loves respect now. You get, but there's a danger behind you feeling you are too old. Baba, you already you're dead though. And all these gens, I declare you, all these gens, go give you updates. Now, Gen Z get update for 100. So if you don't form grandpa, if you don't categorize yourself for grandpa, Gen Z people will not get joy. They could just leave you out of the equation. Now, so you could just go like that.
Yes, no.
You already left. So I don't like.
You are left out.
I don't like to believe I'm old. Yeah, I believe. Yes, I am wiser. I'm grown. Yeah. I'm developing. But to now start banking on the age, Baba, is a dangerous thing. So the reason why I'm saying that is because. You see, this my younger dude here, my brother, deep one. We synergized, and I love his mindset. I love his drive about life. I love his horizon. He's a beat producer. If you go see this guy sleep in music, I know his dad. His dad is a musical genius, performing live on his live band. Mom singer for church. So now music bond this guy. If this guy handle piano for you, I declare you, this guy plays piano at the BBC studios. You know, I'm being real with you. This guy I believe in his future 100%. 100%. Like, this guy is going big anytime soon. And although he doesn't want me to touch some aspects because he likes the things coded, but there are some deals that are showing up for him real soon that are enormously big. And so, yeah, big shout out to you, Lawson Beats, and thank you for joining this, this session.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Bless.
So,
thanks.
Yeah, Lizzler the rapper. You know why I'm excited, I'm happy, because we come from the same hood. Fajo to the world. Lizzler has always been killing rappers back in my hood. And this guy is responsible for the death of many people's career. I tell you, this guy, they go radio station, go to do rap battle, they carry trophy, come home. Back to back. Me, I will put my money on Lizzler against Vector. Yes,
let's collaborate.
No, bro, we did behind you. Fajo is behind you. And what you talk?
I said, we'll collaborate. Beats day.
Lizzler, you're mute. Lizzler, you're mute. So there's this guy is actually musically inclined, and he's actually keen to this guy Skibby. Skibby, right? Lizzler, I mean, you are keen to Skibby recently, right? Because I see them rolling, from time to time. I always watch his on Snap and all. I've seen him on Skibby's Snap. I've seen Skibby on his own Snapchat. They're always 2-4, which I feel something also big is coming from that arena, because you can't be chilling with Skibby. Is also an addict when it comes to recording and music and everything. Yeah. So Lizzler, I want you to unmute yourself. You're on mute, bro.
I mean, I know they hear. I'm blessing.
Lizzler, we know they hear you. You then mute.
I think it's his network. He probably has to leave and come
okay,
back.
Lizzler, leave and rejoin. So we go get you. We go get clarity.
Okay, yeah, it's on now. I can hear. I heard a word now.
Yeah.
So this is Lizzler the rapper. Lizzler that is responsible for the deaths of many rappers' career. And back to back, we actually attended this university as well. I'm actually I'm actually friends with his elder bro. After Lizzler. Lizzler, you don't go come on like this, make it go rejoin.
Can't you remove him and bring him back?
Now which time they try look with that too.
I know the two they use social media. I be young boy for old man, but now old man.
You're in the wrong body. I don't think I go feel. Make I no go cancel this life. Make everything no go scatter. So
you text him.
Yeah, he left, so he's gonna rejoin. Well, during Lizzler's introduction actually Lizzler's elder brother and I were childhood friend, Rahim. But Rahim is not musically inclined. Rahim and I were, buddies, and we still buddies until now, though. But he has chosen, everybody go different aspect of life, and also Rahim has chosen his own path, and when Lizzler and I path crossed, it was in university, and brilliant chap, cool guy, always, ahead of his game, putting his head in his lyrics. When you listen to Lizzler's lyrics, or more. I'm telling you, this is not me sugarcoating. I'll bet on Lizzler against MI Abaga, against Vector. You get? He's extremely good. He's that good. So yeah. So how far Lizzler?
Shout out to Lano Black. There are some people from my.
Just let me use this opportunity to say this. We are moving to next year. We are moving to YouTube Live. YouTube Live, and because I've built these we've built these no, these street and cathedral from Instagram, and the thing has grown. There's a lot of followership, and also that is the reason why we're still maintaining Instagram for now. So by God's grace, next year from January we are going to be having YouTube Live. So to this conversation.
Right.
Now, Morayo Tijade. Morayo is out.
I've not heard Morayo yet. I'm just taking my time. I want to like date. I want to be in like that mood and into songs like that. But now whiskey now, we will see as it will be now. So I don't want to hear she tell me say. But
no. She, they don't tell I'm saying this time. Nobody tell I'm saying anything.
Listen to the song, but the first song I heard was amazing because I like the fact Whiskey used that Fuji.
Yeah. Interlude.
Because that interlude, most people these days, to be honest, even Afrobeat, people think Afrobeat is all about just fella, and we are not actually making a fella music. We're just taking like little parts, bits of like fella music and applying it to our own music. Hold on. What's going to happen?
You can just start the car.
Hold on. Yeah. So, like I said, there are different genres of music, especially in Africa. That one is even much. Nigeria alone, we have different kind of music, but people are just calling everything Afrobeat, which pisses me.
Yeah, I think that's where let's start. Since we've talked about the music, now let's pick it from that music.
Yeah.
I think the reason why people are actually categorizing it is because there's no much investment in our own music. So we seek international validation, like Grammy. And Grammy didn't start with looking into our culture to say, okay, let us now start saying, okay, this is Amapiano award, this Afrobeat, this is Fuji category. So they have to categorize all, no matter how offensive we feel. It is until we now start saying that we need to have our own prestigious award, you get, then we'll push the narrative and say, okay, there's a Fuji category, there's that. People will look into the nitty-gritty. And so now let's talk about the commercial and artistic sources. That's what has been going on now in the industry. So many artists are considering the fact that they want the commercial sources means more money to you. Yeah, they don't mind to be the rave, the trending kind of, put the trending kind of song out there. But that's commercial sources compared to artistic sources. Artistic sources now, we look into Brimo, we look into Burna Boy, but some people can actually marry both. So why has it been that many people are actually running towards the commercial sources and not the artistic sources? What is going on really in your own view? You know, you make beats and sometimes you feel like, oh, this person's voice should go for R&B, but sometimes you guys advise more only particularly show. You have to do a very dancing song so that you can go commercial. So is that not something killing the artistic side of the?
It is clean. I'm not even gonna lie. Even like me alone as a producer, sometimes I have some kind of you know, for example, I've concluded already in my music I'm doing. Like the first feelings, the way I'm feeling, that's the way I'm going to make my music. I don't want to like follow what everyone is talking about commercially, like the commercial aspect whereby you have to do what the people want and the stuff. Because normally, why do they like the music? It's because I made it now. You understand what I mean? You go what I mean. So me, I just go with music and a spiritual thing to me. You get me? So an internal thing.
So
I don't know if
you don't feel like with the way most artists are making $1 million right now, getting streams, Spotify money, Apple money, all these things. You don't think it's actually one of those things that is actually moving people towards commercial sources, not artistic sources anymore? Because if you compare Brimo, everybody knows a Brimo good, but no be clap, now you go pay Brimo bill. So
of course, no.
How do we place it vis-a-vis now?
But
Commercial
Brimo
sources and artistic sources.
making the music either ways. You get what I mean? You see passion, just like you said in the
Topic. Title.
Passion. When you have passion for something, to be honest, you really not really care. can I use curse words? You really don't care. I don't say you give a fuck. You really don't care what people think about. You just go with the feeling, because either way, you're still gonna get your own fans. Me, no matter what Brian will do, I still like him. I'm his biggest fan. You get me? There are good artists here in the UK too that are underrated, like, and they're still making their
Who do
own
you think
music. They're not.
your top three most underrated artists in Nigeria that you know they are extremely good as you are a producer? Give me top three.
I don't listen to Nigerian music alone. I have to listen to everything because of.
Okay, give me top 5 globally. But no, I want to project after, but give me top 5 globally in your own view.
It's still part of it. Like this guy now, Obon JR, is a UK artist. He sings pop mixed with Afro beats with pop music like that kind of Michael Jackson music. Yeah. Is now singing it in an Afro way. He's underrated, but the dude is still singing his song either ways.
Okay.
And he has fans, and he's still making that money. Because I just feel when you start making money when you start making music for the cloud or commercially, you lose that touch, that feeling, that what got you started won't be there anymore. I don't know if maybe I'm taking it too deep though, because I've been.
No. I'm dive deep. I want a deeper life, no like
that's just what I feel, because because me when I started music at first, I wasn't thinking about money. I wasn't thinking about what people think or how if people enjoy my music
but
or not.
Don't you think now, your introduction, and that's your story. You come from a family that music is everything about you guys. Yeah. So you got support. Compared to people who came from a family where they've actually even considered them that they've made a grievous mistake by going on the path of music. So you think you think they should be blamed for going for that commercial success?
Don't be support. No, be support anything. Let me find my way, because if it was that case, I was blessed to have a family that do music, so it's in the blood already. But to be honest, I don't blame anyone doing what they are doing if they decide to pursue commercial music. Just the person. To me, left to me, I still want to make that classic music. You get me? And to make that kind of music, I have to dive deep. I have to do what I have to break the rules. You understand? I have to break the rules to do something like that. I don't know if you get what I mean. Yeah. If I follow what I'm doing, I'll be making beats or I'll be making music like every other person.
Yeah. Big shout out to you though on your recent BBC player. So what kind of music did you make first? I know that you were playing for international artists in the BBC studio. So now you've done Afro. Were you doing something soul R&B? What kind of music were you playing there?
I did like house music. I played house music. That's like UK house music for an artist, Ria.
Okay. So now let's move forward now. Let's talk about the impact of social media. Let us talk about this impact of social media. I noticed an artist, now I'm going to mention his name, YC, was once bullied out of Twitter at one point. I don't know whether you follow the story. Social media could be very, very dangerous for artistic minds. The way they criticize or something. Can you see Wizkid's album is already facing heavy critics going on Twitter? I know maybe Wizkid, the likes of Wizkid, have gotten to the pinnacle where I'm going to dig on more fans level. As they drop it. But there are some artists that they are still at their fragile state, and they just release the song. What does it do? What is the impact of social media in this, making music? Does it it creates anxiety? It makes artists seek for perfection, or it demoralizes them, or it even kills them from the jump? What's the impact of social media? I want you to highlight the negative and positive.
It's actually a 50-50. It's just like for example now, it's just what can I use it? It's just like food now, for example. You go, like too much of everything is bad. That's what I just feel. You eat a lot. Eating a lot is bad for your health.
Yeah.
Obesity to make you sick. But if you balance it, you'll be alright. So that's what I just feel about. That's what I feel social media too. That's how social media is too. Rather, if you can balance it, because social media is very, 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 very addictive. And just like you said, concerning like the commercial point of view, or the commercial point of view rather, if you get caught up in that social media thing, ish, you start making what the people want and you forget the soul, like the feeling, like what got you started from the beginning. You forget it and you start going after trends, what people want over and over, and before you know, you're lost. And it's very hard for you to like come back. That's what I just feel. I use social media, but I only use social media when I want to do my music, nothing else. Some people get addicted to it to the extent they start posting other stuff. People like it for your music, but people start posting about their life and stuff like that and other stuff. Some people make money from it still. So like I said, it has good and bad side. Everything in this life, in every good there's a bad, in everybody is a good. It's just like the Chinese yin yang. So I just feel it's all about balancing though. That's what I feel.
All right. Lizzler, can you hear us now?
Lizzler, big man.
Are you with us now?
Everywhere is dark. ASAP 3. What's the time?
Yeah.
The time is 4:39. Everywhere is dark already.
Yeah. It's winter time, so
Yep.
it get dark so early, you know. Okay. Moving forward, I just hope Lizzler's network will be, quite okay. Now let's talk about, the so-called independent artists. Say now where the talk dig on with this. Yeah, so we have the rise of independent music production these days. So what will you give to advice to imagine artists that are trying to establish their brand, without backing of any major label? You know what I mean? Independent artists now, they could actually thrive, but what is your own take on it? Okay, artists who could go and say, I can be on my own and my talent will speak for me without any major label, backing.
First of all, aside labels and the rest, I just feel this life you can't do everything by yourself. Because
Really?
I just feel this life no one can actually do everything by themselves.
But these days, you see people trending already.
Looking at it from a music point of view, it's just like, even for example now, bands alone, for example. Okay, I'm a keyboard player. I'm trying to get a band together. I need people. I can't just be the only one playing the keyboard. Music, people that are trying to be independent. I'm not gonna lie, when I go spend money, it's not easy. So I just feel everyone need help along the line. The more you grow, the more you need people to help. It's the same thing as Kanye West. Kanye West started making beats normally alone in his basement in his mom's house, and now he has gotten bigger. Now he has people around him making beats with him and stuff like that. So I just feel those independent artists, fine. Record labels are ripping artists now. Beyond this, some artists now already having like orientation now. They don't know as they go. They know how everything is going currently at the moment. Because even let's talk about like the streaming platforms, for example. You know how much Spotify or Apple Music pays per stream? 0.3 something. That's what I think 0.30 something for one stream. It's not even up to $1 for one stream. So you have to get like 300 and something to get like at least 300 and something to get up to $1.
Wow.
You get what I mean?
That's like cheating on its own.
That's like cheating on its own. Streaming platforms are cheating artists currently at the moment. You get me? Back in the days when they sell CDs and everything, you can get your money from that. But now those streaming platforms are ripping artists. So that's what I just feel some artists are thinking about, like, okay, I need to do this thing on my own because labels. But still, labels will help you. Depends on the artist though. Labels can help you. And depends on like the contract you have with them.
And depend on the label itself too, right?
So you need to read your contract. One, you need to get a lawyer. Two, an attorney. Not just a lawyer. To help with your contracts and everything, because if you say you want to do them on your own,
Wow. That's
the music industry is like drug business. That's how it is.
I think ID Kabasa said it. ID Kabasa said when you want to sign deals in the music, that you guys have to sign deals like sworn enemies and do business like best friends.
Exactly. There's no even in the music business. I'm not gonna lie. There's no friends in the music business. Strictly when it's business, it's business. When it's time to play, it's time to play. But when it's business, when it comes to the music business, business straight up, no playing. There's no friend in the music industry.
So that place is like a danger zone for.
Like a danger zone. Why it's not like a danger zone because you're doing what you like. So, but still, like I said, in every good there's a bad. In every bad there's a good. So
okay, now let's talk about the interplay of fame and passion. Now, people actually want credit for their passion. You would agree with me. That was the essence of me being an Adele, having the voice of an Adele. And I know with my prowess and everything that I can actually eat that, pinnacle. But at church, I they sing for, and they do all these kind sing for city center. They play guitar and they drop coins for my go wrong now. Adele city center, go wrong now. So let's talk about passion and fame now.
Yeah.
The interplay. What do you think is the tension, the pressures that rise from that two things, from passion and fame? What's the pressure between them? How does it look like in the music industry?
Passion and fame. Oof. That's it. Passion first. Passion first. You have to have passion from the beginning, though. Because when you get there, that is that passion that will keep you going. You understand? And that passion that going. That fame. That fame.
tó bá rántí pé Dàgún ìsọ̀rọ̀ kan ó ní àwọn kan ṣàbọ̀ mẹ́rin kan wọ́n sá lọ London torí ní Naija wọn wo ló mọ̀ pé pálí condom. So you I think I get you in the line of passion, but complete your thoughts.
So the fame part, that's the dangerous part. Me, I'd rather have money than have fame. You get
Tupac Amaru Shakur say, give me the fortune, but keep the fame. But Tupac is lying now. He has the fame. And the fame work for him.
Because the way it is, if you have money, you definitely have the fame. Only if you want to live low-key life like Mark Zuckerberg gone in low.
No, wait. There are some people now, there are some artists now. Let's put some artists under microscope here. Yeah. Jeko's fame is more like he's actually also dodging the spotlight in some way. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar has the fame, but he's also not in the face of everybody all the time, like some artists do. Yeah. So what do you think? How can that fame not get into artists' head? And artists that are going, that are actually living, that are now tuning their fashion. Now, okay, look Rihanna now. Bad girl tone, I be good girl tone bad. You know how Rihanna they sing before we come see Rihanna work. If you go listen to the old, songs of Rihanna, she started.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
So what can you say? What is the pressure for artists to say, "Oh, more passion will share, fame will share"?
Those people that talk like that, they're probably just thinking of the money. Because if you are thinking of the money, entering the industry, and thinking of money first, you'll be disappointed.
Is that not why? Wait, is that not why someone like Portable is chasing clouds almost every time?
Yeah, possible. Now him is trying to get the fame. You get some people actually don't give a fuck about the fame. They are all in for the passion and what comes with it. So, there's this popular guy that said something. Rick Rubin. He said something about this music industry. He said something when I was watching like the interview. He said, "Get a job, get something that gives you money, get something that gives you money, so you can like fund your music.
Yeah, you can fund your dream.
You can fund your dream because then that way you're not thinking of making money from that your dream. You're just making the money. You're just doing you just have the passion. You're doing it because you love it. You get me? But that situation whereby you don't have any money and you're trying to focus on the music, say, the music will pay, your money go tell, the passion will die. Now money they killing. If you don't get money,
passion they die.
Passion they die. You feel rise and back, but they keep money. If money not there, you know go get inspiration.
Wait, now let's analyze this. Beautiful Nubia now. He's still doing music. And
the passion.
But is that not passion?
The passion there because it doesn't give a fuck about the money.
Ashanko,
Ashati
Asha
does
has actually
get.
had the passion and the money, but with the
Asha
wave,
get money. She just the opportunity to go Paris. You get because her parents, because I think her dad was a lecturer or teacher or something. So that was how she had the chance to go to Paris. Everybody we got that day. But if the passion did there, that fame will fuck you up. But now Ronaldo doesn't even, me, I don't live life whereby I'll be going out and people be following me up and down. I can't have like my own private life. Ronaldo now is regretting like this because he has to, like sometimes he has to wear mask and stuff like that.
you know the funny thing. What you just said now. Someone talked it about Tupac. The night Tupac died, one of these artists. What's his name? I don't know, but I'm suspecting it's Tyrese Gibson. I'm not sure, but I'm suspecting it's Tyrese Gibson.
Tyrese Gibson, yeah.
Yeah. So he said something that the night Tupac would die, that night, that when Tupac just fought, he fought with one guy with them Suge Knight, and they came, and when they just told him, "Oh man, we are just going to party," that they were free, they were not as famous as Tupac. That Tupac was actually looking at them with envy, with serious envy, like he missed this part of his own life where he could actually walk freely, where he could actually be a normal person again. That he missed that part. You could see it in his eyes, and that was the night Tupac was shot dead. So Lizzler, you are back. I think your network is more stable now, right?
I'm on don't hang again,
Lizzler, now all those rappers where you don't kill and then you can't
Let me go up.
now those people where you don't drop mic for every rap battle now. They're gonna battle you now. You know go talk. Yeah, we've been having a very, very interesting conversation here. And Lawson has been holding it down. Honestly, this guy is deep, very, very deep. If you are just joining, this is Music, Lyrics, Money, Passion. We've talked about the music, we talked about the passion. We are on the money before we move to the lyrics. So we still want to touch, before we move to the lyrics, Baba, we want to talk more about, I want to go back to, and I'm going to give example before we move to lyrics. Let us talk about this, music in Africa right now. So music right now are patronized by some certain people. Fuji. I understand that Fuji also has class. Do you know there's class in Fuji?
Of course.
Someone like me will listen to K1 and Adewale Ayuba and not listen pay money on lórí phone. Listen and just nod my head and say, okay, these guys are good. But when it comes to the raw Fuji, if I don't believe to bring back in Fuji, don't call Fuji.
How long?
Say gets so, and as jokingly as I've said that there's a perception that we have, and that is a good music right there. That's a genre, but we just have a perception about it. I'm guilty of what I'm saying. I just said it out loud, So we have Akpala music right now. Someone talked about the genius when we begin this program, genius of Ayinla Omowura. I don't think the only person I see that has actually, rebranded Akpala is this Terry Akpala, right?
Akpala,
and he has brought it to the pop world. What?
Even this guy too. There's this
Q-Dot.
dude. No, he's not Q-Dot. Even well, I don't forget his name, but there's this guy that is good. That he can sing, but he used that Fuji advantage and it turned into like modern music.
LKT.
Yeah, I don't forget his name, but I'll sing a song to you.
You don't see what I'm talking. This music right now.
Yes.
It's movements. Now we've now come to this point where people are now heavily criticizing some artists, saying they're expecting like Machala now, Wizkid to sound like the Wizkid 8 years ago, when he gave us Piece of Art.
Made the Lagos album.
You get Made the Lagos, and the sound from the other side.
Yeah.
Whereas people are still stuck with I'm moving with Karo, Eva, show me, and this guy has said I'm gonna have evolved. So with this album right now, there was actually, because I followed the conversation on Twitter, and the Wizkid FC, they are very, very crazy kind of. I've never seen crazy people. Those guys are extremely rude. Don't you dare them. Wizkid FC. So
they will check you straight up.
So they actually told Machala to give them, say, Baba, forget all this, your classical, give us Niger vibes. And he dropped to Kese and
Yeah.
Bend. And this is Wizkid making a statement that even though I've gone, I'm trying to have a radio play internationally. Tile Toko, even for Tile, I still hold ground. Yeah. My question is this, when we look at the way music has evolved right now, we have Victoni, that guy, Chike, Voice, I have seen people move from Lorile, Lodi, Gombe. We never cared about. That's why we moved to lyrics. So people are now being conscious about, Adekunle Gold,
Melody.
Kiss Daniel. So it's not just melody, it's lyrics, maturity, and you making sense, in everything. So what do you think is responsible for this? Why have we tilted from the free madness to all these I'm born to win, that the tempo just actually slowed down? We are still the same people. What has happened to us?
It's just the same thing, just like he said, we've evolved. And even that Jesus thing he even said too from the beginning. He said back then they are like what they follow, yeah. But when Jesus came, just like, don't dare outdated the way it be now. Follow this way. This is the way now to eternal life. Don't follow that old method again. Evolve. Jesus was more like the AI of that generation. Nain Jarden. I don't know if you get one. There's the same thing, just like music too. You get me? Back then, when they were singing, I just feel it's just we actually just evolved back then. Yeah, I still prefer music back then because they had like so many stories to tell. And now just so music be. You were talking about Wizkid now. You said people are comparing his music then and now. Wizkid had so many stories to tell when he started. He was in Lawson, Baba failed.
I know the year again.
Yeah. So I said, what did you hear me? What did you hear last?
He said he was in Lawson.
So Wizkid was in Lawson. Baba failed hopefully. You get me? Because he didn't have time for education. Then he was just after the music. He had so many stories to tell. This guy can enter studio and just say, okay, I go last, so I feel people go listen, they go feel relate. One, you get me? Now he's making money. What do you expect that guy to sing? Then they talk their story now. Now money and yansh now, because that's what he sees now every day. Back then he had stories to tell. That's why we could relate.
So now they can't even fabricate
Yeah.
some sort of. Look at Kiss Daniel. Kiss Daniel, big shout out to Toby. This is not because he's someone I know. That guy is a good storyteller.
You get me?
If you look at this, if you look at this panel, the guy talks stories for the line, and Kiss Daniel he tells stories with his song. So
some artists know how to tell stories either way. When Tupac was doing his what are they calling it? Back then when Tupac wrote this song, I don't know if you know, Brenda Got a Baby.
Yeah, I listened to Tupac.
They sued this guy and they arrested him because he was talking about a girl that got raped by her cousin and got pregnant for her cousin. And Tupac was like, he saw this on the New York Times and just turned it to a song. But they didn't say anything about it. But when he's talking about it, back then, racism and everything, get me? They entered in. So some artists know how to take stories from people, just like what you said in your book. You took stories from different people. Yeah. Those are smart artists. Artists that can do that, they are smart. You get me? Some artists, they don't know what to say, and all they just start saying is rubbish.
Okay, now that we've jumped into lyrics, evolution of lyrics. Now we know some genre of music to be heavy lyrics, supposedly like rap. Now, the moment the day I stopped listening to Tupac, I was an addicted rapper. Like I love rap. So when I was in GS1, now when we only come, I think the internet by so you buy books with lyrics, but Westlife, Olufumi, all these guys. So you'll be listening to the song, you'll be singing from the book of the lyrics. You'll be singing it. So there's one song of Tupac I love. That's Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, and the one queen.
Yeah, now me, I don't know, say, come on, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, church you.
Come on.
Hail Mary, Bobelo Busenyo.
Come on. You guys, as a rapper, see, I see they talk one thing. If you are a rapper, you have to be enlightened, you have to be smart.
The year now. So he talks.
No, you have to be
before
possible. What do you
before I add the lyrics, I would I always hear, yeah, eat my flesh, the flesh of my flesh. I thought, it was the Holy Communion.
Mm-hmm.
It was back more I will only go. My mama checked me in the room, didn't find me. Your heart keep alaye me, jo. And it was creative. I love his changes. I used to listen to Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. I never liked B.I.G. B.I.G. always talked very raw women. So I moved to Eminem. Eminem's power, Eminem's storytelling is crazy to me. I don't need to watch musical video. If go Eminem, when Eminem sang, my tears gone cold along. I could play everything he was saying in my head. Eminem was so good that
you can relate straight up. You can
relate. So I started listening to some artists, and so I realized that where some genres like I think it was Will Smith. I hope you know Will Smith won Grammy when he was 20 years old, 21 years old.
Yes.
He was Fresh Prince that time. So he was one who came into the rap world to be singing clean lyrics without profanity. But the rap is known to talk about vulgar language, profanity and all. So I'm talking about lyrics right now. We saw that evolution in that rap world. Years after, boom, Kendrick Lamar happened, J. Cole happened, Drake happened, right? So let's move to R&B. I want to go on Kelly. When she said Celine Dion. Celine Dion is all about and the power of love. How Kelly my Bielo Fiesta. Bielo, I'm a flirt. Bielo. Eh? But yeah. So we had that evolution of lyrics as well. People were conscious of lyrics. I can tell you back then that this is what actually started in Nigeria also, when we started hearing Olufumi ho. I got up the lyrics here. If I could, we have to hear your lyrics. In fact, then look at those songs. You could play those songs and One Piece Square songs in the car now. And Two-Face, True Love, African Queen, If Love is a Crime, No One Like You. You get like even Omogemi, Atipadimi, lyrics was quite important. But we just got to a point. And what happened? We just got to a point with waiting with this DJ Z, Oriye, or focus be, and then both started. Ori mi se ma focus be. You get
Banga.
Lori Elo di Gombe, Free Madness. Everything just scattered. Now I want to talk about that. Because the lyrics, but even the lyrics don't talk about that. Be our money do one more go purely be kinikon ruga should put plus 18 the album.
I don't talk Ruga, Sasha.
That guy's got
Ruga, that guy can't be trusted in front of females.
Ruga, Charlie Poppy. Now, ultimate Daru, but I won't call him Tapada. Need that formation. Okay, I'll call you Conga. I won't fair Daru, not in that one, but no, need that formation because Charlie Poppy deal to be also to Tapada. So we have Odumo do now.
Yeah,
it's not that scrutiny. I mean, I advice love from Big Brother Nigeria. Music not be your talent. Now, my question is lyrics. Is it that you producers don't care about lyrics? You don't, or is it the artist Gongoloman force lyrics? I bet you Gongoloman support beat Lele, just sing anything to it. Because I don't know how we move from No One Like You. My niece, I play No One Like You in your car. African Queen, my niece to say, that's good. I dare not in my life play on certain songs. You know what I'm even Machala, Whiskey songs. So now when you tell me about play later on Monday.
Everything.
You don't get. So what is really going on about this prophetic living? Is it that our society go to demise? That I want demand this, decay called lyrics, or it is the artist forcing vomit on us, or any producer going to baby to sing anything to it? What's going on?
So it's not just producers. There are those three things you said. There are different kind of artists. There are some artists that will come. They've written songs already. They know what they want to say. Speak truth, good lyrics. They'll come, record. There are some other artists, freestyle. Just like the way Whiskey did that one with SARS. Freestyle, just come freestyle. What is in their mind? Probably what they. Some artists, they might probably just be in the room with guys and they'll freestyle. Just like Whiskey. And see my guy, he was in the room with all those guys. Now why in the follow and talk all those kind of things. So the question you said, how did we go from no one be like you then good lyrics to now rubbish lyrics? I don't see the society we live in now. See everything where everybody they take everything everyone now is calling normal. The norm now to me is not normal. So you shouldn't be surprised when even if the music industry too go that way. You get me? That's just let's talk about the commercial aspect in what you said. That's what
commercial. That's what I'm saying. Okay, is it the commercial? Long consider mix our profession.
Because that's what is making money. Now I've been in the studios with artists and the artist is singing like good song and there will be some people there say no, don't sing this kind of song. This song is not going to sell. Sing about this. It's going to actually blow. They know the market. They know saying I'm a team. People want to hear. They know people want to listen to rubbish.
But
and they'll sing the rubbish.
Chicken they blow now. Chicken they blow now. Chicken know they sing rubbish.
Chicken they blow, but chicken no blowish.
You know blow rich. You know blow rich. You do black.
But you go blow, you have your fans. Rhymo has his fans, Asha has his own fans. But you don't go blow rich.
So I don't go no blow rich.
I think they go in the try, but you know rich still. But still, that's what I keep telling other musicians. The passion, keep doing your good music. Because that's what got you started from the beginning. Keep doing your good music, no matter what anyone wants. If it feels right to you, it feels right to you. You get me?
This one, surprised me, go, because I won't lie to you. So we just have 2 more questions, but I won't lie to you. When we're growing, I miss you die. I beg, say your love, no they lie.
Record, you know.
I am Kituni. There's been a lot of those things. Even the band to watch Repagon, Iwambani, code the Sony. Only as I dey waka for the hood, I see one baby, I name now no be small. Why? Because she find no be small, a front no be small, a backside no be small. I yarn am the truth and I yarn am the fact and I yarn am no be small. She no one green my own until I yarn am the cocoa. Only my life will be more turning you.
There are some people in this world, they be lyrics listener. They want to listen to what you are saying. And
I'm part of it. I'm part of it.
And there are some people in this world whereby they just want to hear the beat. They want to hear that.
But the bad fall in love. You don't make me fall in. So, well, you're right.
Let's look at. I don't want to discriminate any.
Yeah. No, we are just having a conversation. And to bafe binu ko binu go alaye soro.
Look at what's going on now. Look at the EDM kind of music now.
Who?
Oyibo music. EDM.
What you need EDM?
It's about to get a chance. EDM now is electronic music.
Okay.
Electronic music. Oyibo man play the kind of music what. Say the kind of music they play here, especially when I came here to this country. I hear that kind of music. Somehow, you get me? Those kind of music. There's some people that like beats. They don't listen to that kind of music. They're just beats and sound. They don't want to listen to lyrics. They don't have time because those type of music they're made for people where they Jones.
Oh, not you talk. You like if you don't do that, man.
Yeah, you go.
Lyrics not be carry again. Now
you know get that to listen to lyrics. You understand? So there are kind of artists that make music for some certain kind of people. So it depends on you as an artist. Who are you making music for?
So we have conscious artists.
Yeah.
And we have profane artists.
Yeah.
We have beat artists. Or rave, or training artists.
Let me tell you something. Everything. They are all together in the music. Beats, lyrics, and everything. They are all together as one. When I make my beats, to people they think it's just beats. But to me, I'm actually telling a story. Because each of my beats has segments. I'm telling you, there's one beat I made. I sampled this song, Barista song, for intro, and I sampled P Square. Oh yeah, I sampled inside one song, but you not gonna know. Say you will never know I sampled those songs.
I think about that to actually only there's nothing new. And everything we producers they do, they just they go recreate.
But still, some producers still they try. They make them day unique. Everything is sampling now. Nothing in this life you've done. No, there's nothing you want to do. No, someone has not done before. So it's not just music. It's everything. That's what.
Even fella can support create Afrobeat. Jazz the
Afrobeat.
Jazz the tempo.
Afrobeat is the Afrobeat is mixture of funk, jazz, and African music.
Because I mean, boom, 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 boom.
In the sample self, in still in this.
Well, we are coming to the end. Well, let me just first say thank you to you, Lawson.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, you saved the face of this show. There's something in theater. They call it thespian. The show must go on.
It must go on.
What you did today. Now you saved the show today. Say the show must go. Now you.
Yes,
and you being alone to divulge all these things, man, shows how deep and intellectual you are now conscious. And I'm happy because we did this, and you know what I mean. When I will drop the edited content to where we are going to drop it to, it will speak a lot of volume at that part. So let us talk finally on let's talk about two things now. Just the last two things. Cultural reflection now. Is it that people are now leaving their culture to merge to a global kind of culture through music, or they are actually evolving their culture with music? Why I'm saying that is okay. Like we talked about Fuji now. We saw what K1 has done with Fuji, with the mixture of saxophone. Fuji is now very classic. We can listen to Fuji and say, I want more. Yeah, at least from the beats. We know baba try. It's not all the the tempo. Everything is classic. And Adewale Ayuba to Koloba. This is nice. So cultural. We're talking about cultural reflection in music. And you said something about Wizkid's album. Wizkid went international, global, but Wizkid is still always using the pidgin English, Yoruba, and pure English. It's as part of his linguistic music linguistic repertoire whenever he's singing. So as such, is it that we are trying to merge and go global, trying to merge all culture with music, or we are trying to evolve our culture to a global standard through music?
Are we talking about Nigerian music now?
Yeah, we can make it relatable to the European.
If aside from Nigeria, I think it's a general market. It's a general thing. Everybody's trying to like. That's why if you notice now, some people are trying to like check their history, go back. Kendrick Lamar recently just realized he's actually Ghanaian on the look when he checked. You get me? So me, the kind of person I am, I'm not restricted, because even in the Bible, God says you can do all things through Christ. You understand? So me, anywhere if they are saying Nigeria, if I enter drill, I go enter drill. If I want to do Makosa, I go do Makosa. I don't know about other artists, but me, I'm not restricted, and that's what has been helping me. That's why I play the way I play, and that's why I produce the way I produce, because I'm not restricted. Because I feel the only person will get this word now, God. Nobody get this word. Nobody get any. You dey UK, you dey Jamaica, saying that you get, and you go there, you go live on. You get anywhere.
Wow.
We just kept on this earth. So me, I don't know. Me, I'm not just.
You're not restricted. Wow, I like that. I like that. Now only God get it. So we should have a global mindset whenever we are doing music.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay. Now this is a question for you. What will be your legacy and impact that you want people to remember you for? Our listeners have actually now been endeared to you. They now know Lawson beats. I'm very sure it's not just only your BBC producing and gigs that is going to roll in.
And the other
I know the big deal that is coming for you, and many artists that are also going to slide into your DM after this conversation and say, Alaye, give us this beat, do this beat. I want to do business with you now. Because to be honest, I've come to your studio, I've listened to your beats, your piano. Like I said, even your dad now musical genius and instrumentalist. So Baba, they make money through music. He's a full musician. I'm talking about live band. And so you could imagine if someone like that gave birth to this boy, coming from two musical geniuses. It's just that mommy decided to be in church. Mama know the go show. But Popsy they take gig, carry those live bands. I'm talking about real live band. Party, Baba is good extremely. Now I don't do backup sing for Baba now. I don't do backup singer. So I'm not speaking out of vacuum. I know what I'm saying. But you, what do you want? Because Lawson now from you, I believe the legacy will be worldwide. And your sister, crazy singer, massive voice, very sonorous voice. Maybe one of these days I'm going to bring her up.
Very soon.
So what legacy do you? What?
She's dropping an EP soon, so stay tuned.
Okay. So what legacy do you want people to remember you from?
Basically, I just want to be respected as a producer, because to be honest, the world globally, people have not been giving producers their flowers. Yeah, they just see us as beat makers, just make beats, make artists vibe. They give the artists attention, and it hurts me too, because sometimes if I go play for some kind places and I see they give the artists more support and everything, and they ignore the band and the guys. Because, for example, now let's take those bands now. Let's take the beats out of every artist's songs, everything, all the beats, everything where you hear. Maybe take let's leave just the artist's vocals. Are you going to enjoy that music? Do you want to hear just a cappella? You might hear the first song, hear the second song, the third song, you go tired. You get? So the legacy I want to put. I want to let people know that, yo, as a keyboard player and as a music producer, I feel rich where all these artists they reach as a music producer and a keyboard player too. I sing too. But I don't want to be an artist, because I started singing first, but I don't want to be an artist.
You want to start like Young John before you enter.
I don't want to be an artist, because the fame that comes with being an artist is too much for me. You get? Being a producer and a piano player already, you get me? So I'm a low-key person. It's not like I don't want if I want to start singing, I'll start singing ASAP in a small thing. But the fame that comes with me, I'm a deep critical thinker. The fame that comes with it is too much. I still want to be free. I still want to go to like Tesco's, Lidl. I still want to go buy corn. So I still want to go chop amala. If I don't reach that level, I know if you do all those kind of things. Because camera everywhere. I want to this world we go live and we go die. I don't want too much. That fame, I don't want it. It's because being an artist. But still, as a music producer, I can still live a low-key life. As a keyboard player, I can still live a low-key life. But artists, still though, I could reach that artistic level too as a music producer. But basically, back to your question, the legacy I want to put on this earth when I leave is respect. I want
people to put respect to the name Lawson, man.
You get me? Why do you think producers are moving to singing? It's not like they want to sing, but they see how much they pay the singers. Singers are making more money. Singers are getting more. They are recognized than the producer. Why?
Maybe those singers are even rude to them sometimes, treating them as if
those producers are the backbone. Any singer that is coming to the studio, and just to let you know, the producer is always helping. Is like the 50% of that music. Because now we go to help artists. Okay, no, this melody don't make sense. Put them like this. Now we they record artists now. Now we they give artists melody. Now be pianist now. I don't even need to sing. If I play some kind of things, the singer will sing on top them, record them. But after everything, now the singer now they will give accolades. So that is the legacy I want to leave. At the talk, I'm always telling everybody, they don't give producers and musicians, not just producers. Person where they play guitar, free up your life, free up your music. They don't give them recognition. They just see them as guitar player, drummer. But they don't know, everything is, like I said, they are all connected. Without those things, your song will be sweet. So why do they give those people their flowers? So, Edom.
Wow, we've come to the end of this program. So interesting, so
Thanks.
unexpected. I was caught on guard. I didn't know this. My brother is this deep. We've never had this deep conversation. And everything you said is actually real because I just finished reading this guy's autobiography,
We
So Will Smith. So talking about fame and all these, you nailed it. To be honest, but let us just say that life has a way of playing out, our wishes for us. And I pray that you get yourself fulfilled in very, very few years from now in Jesus' name. So yeah, this is the end. Sorry for the hiccups. I know Lizzler tried to join, but his network was just so crappy. For DJ Glory of Africa, it's understandable. That guy is extremely busy tonight. He's having a very big show and all. So that's I didn't even bother to disturb him and all. So yeah, this is the end of the program. So what is your last statement right now? So just call it a quit.
My last statement is me. I'm going to ball right now.
Yeah. That's the culture. Ball for the culture, bro.
Life is short.
Yeah. It's okay. Just ball for the culture. For me,
Pleasure.
I'm going to bury my head in some books and try to write some emails and all.
It's a pleasure having me here on this your podcast, your channel, because we've been talking. And I like the way you think. You understand? I like the way you think. I like the fact you're a critical thinker and you read a lot. And me too. Lately, I've been reading a lot.
Yeah. I think it was in your studio. I saw the Empire State of Mind, the book of Jay-Z. By Jay-Z.
I have other books too. The library now, my friend, but nobody will know because
you sound very intellectual, and I'm not surprised. So
because I don't talk to people, they know.
Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the session. This session is one of the deepest. Music, lyrics, money, passion. Lawson did justice to this topic, even when the show was almost crumbled. Baba LD show. I said, no, this show must
you. I'm learning from you, boss.
So I know I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the way you made this conversation so meaningful. And, the fluidity is. It's on it. I didn't expect it, so you swept me off my feet. So we'll meet next week. Next week, I don't know which topic is coming up. Trying to think around the fact that the two ladies that we had the other time, we had conversation, African men and romance. I want to have another counter that will focus on women, but it will be two men speaking at this. So I don't know if that will be coming. I don't know yet. So whatever it is, just wait for the flyer. So this is me saying.
I have some ideas too, but I'll let you know.
No problem. I'm open to many ideas. Just yeah. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is me saying bye for now. Till we meet next week.
Bless us.
Yeah.